Ian, it was a good performance but an unlucky result.
It was a poor performance from us in the first half. We looked like a team that had been struggling, which we have. We looked like frightened rabbits, didn't really take it to them and let them dominate the game. If we'd have come in 0-0, it would have been a different team talk, but we had to have severe words at half-time. And credit where credit's due to the players. I mean, we're right up against it here. Nobody can lie about that. It's the poorest run probably me and Doz have ever had as managers, singly and joint. But both of us are fighters, and the players we've got are fighters, and we'll come back. And we've got to take positivity from the second half performance. You know, balls are coming across the face of the goal, we were getting on seconds, and we dominated them. But once again, we've lost by the odd goal, which at the end of the day, football is always a results business, but we're not giving in. We've got plenty in that dressing room. Me and Doz have got plenty, and we'll all stick together and we'll come out fighting, and I'm sure it'll turn for us.
You say there's a lot of fighting there today. We saw spells of quite a lot of passion from the players.
Well, so it should be. You know, you're playing for points, you're playing for money, and you're playing for your living. So, you know, that's a given. But disappointing for us in the first 45, that wasn't quite there. But we're taking a lot of positivity from the second half performance, and as I said to you, we're still in this.
It was always going to be tricky with Dartford coming out in that second half, and they did just kind of hold on to it all.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it in the first half, first 15 minutes they dominated us until we got to grips with them. But even then, we didn't really take it to them. There wasn't enough crosses in the box. But we came out, as I said to you, there were strong words at half-time. And it's always a different game going down the slope here at Havant. People don't really realise that. But, you know, we've asked for our wing-backs to get balls across the face of goal. There's 5 or 6 that are going across the face of goal. At the end of the day, that's down to the strikers. But as I said to you know, it's our worst run ever since I can remember. But the way this league is, there's plenty more to play for. And one result should get us off and kicking.
And a second game there for the new boys. How do you think they did?
I thought they did very well. Second half. Everybody did well second half. You know, Manny was a big threat with his pace. Stefan should have got on a couple, but stuck in there. Looked after the ball for us. And as I said, it was a much, much different performance second half.
And heads up now ahead of Concord.
Heads up, we'll be back in Friday. We'll have a plan to try and get a result there. It's a long way to go, and invariably we normally get a good result at Concord. So, listen, it needs to be said. It's, you know, everybody's down, but there's nothing lost as yet. You know, we're in February. I think we've got 16 games to go. We know what we need to get into the playoffs, and we'll be judged on that.
Lovely. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Cheers.